So happy New Year. It's January 5th. I'm at the beach. It's cold. It's like 32 with gusts up to 15 degrees. And we're going to do a little walk and talk. Sorry, we're in the shade here. So I thought about making this video before 2024 ended. And I was like, nah, forget it. I'm going to do it, right after New Year's. Here we are on the 5th. And that's because I went into New York City for a party. It was great on New Year's Eve. And we had a lot of fun. Okay, some mind-altering substances. And yeah, my recovery is not nearly as quick as when I was in my 20s, but daddy still got it because I threw down. Just took like 3 days, so now I'm starting to feel good. Anyways, we're going to do a slight little drive and talk while I'm testing out my new Osmo Pocket 3 right here, because if you know me, I love tech, like cameras and things of that nature. We're going to do that. So I want to reflect on 2024 a little bit. And normally I don't do here's my year in review and everything I did every single month, because usually I don't do anything very exciting every single month of the year. And actually in 2024, I didn't do that much very exciting stuff, or so I thought, okay? Now, I would love to do stuff every single month and fly off to all these exotic destinations, and that kind of used to be a thing when I was performing full-time and a paid performer. Don't forget your seatbelt, safety first. And that was the whole point of me getting into performing, was the ability to get paid to travel and go see places that I'm probably not going to be able to get to otherwise. And that has served me well for almost over a decade. And that's part of the reason why I don't post as much recently as far as fitness related stuff. And then it doesn't help that I've got tendonitis I've been dealing with for the last few years, and sure, I can kind of start to do some pull-ups, but I can't do major pull stuff or all the cool shit that I really want to do or would rather be doing. With that being said, 2024 in review wasn't terrible. The beginning of the year always starts off a little bit slow for me, especially since for the last few years I've been trying to figure out how to make money online. I do product unboxing videos, right? I work with Amazon sellers, things of that nature. And so I usually spend the first few months of the year, the first few months are slow. So I usually spend January, February, and maybe part of March, doing some light work. Sometimes I have to dip into the savings a little bit, but I use that opportunity and that downtime to try and figure out other ways to make money online or other ways to monetize myself in some way, shape, or form. So 2024 started off slow. I'd been doing Fiverr the last few years, which is where I had a main bulk of my customers. I started to shift all of them off platform so that I could make more, because Fiverr takes about 20%. So I've been getting them off so they could pay me directly through PayPal or other methods. So that's definitely helped boost my income, because I can still charge the same rate, but I get 20% more back, and they get a savings on the back end because they don't have to pay taxes or platform fees, things of that nature. So it's a win-win. TikTok. I love TikTok. I need to make another post. If you hate TikTok and you're excited for the ban, you're a fucking moron. Okay? I'm just going to say it. It's the way it is. It's because you don't understand it, but I'd love to hear your reasons why you think TikTok is stupid. At any rate, I saw TikTok Shop was starting to grow, and in March, I was like, all right, I'm going to start trying to create videos on TikTok Shop. And based on my loose numbers right now, I actually made about $17,000 on TikTok Shop this year. Not selling any products, just creating videos promoting products. $17,000 making fucking videos from home, which is it's crazy. It's crazy. Now, how does that compare to making videos for Fiverr or my customers? Okay, so my customers typically pay me a flat rate for a single or a few videos. Okay, so let's just say, for simple math, they pay me $50 for a 2 or a 3 minute video. I do it at my office at the desk. I'm like, hey guys, here's today's product. Let's look at it. Now, I can make the same video with a slightly different, same video, and put that on TikTok. Maybe I'll make $0, and maybe I'll make $10,000. Okay, and some videos have made me tens of thousands of dollars. Not tens of thousands, because I only made 17, but have made me thousands of dollars and hundreds of dollars for one video over the months. So I made a video, it was a banger, and it continues to sell, okay? And that is the power and interesting part of TikTok, is there's a lot of different ways to monetize yourself, but I just keep planting seeds, and some of the seeds grow and some of them don't. And so that's what I'm kind of looking forward to in 2025. But having said that, TikTok might be banned. We're going to come back to that anyways. I'm totally off track because I still want to stay in 2024, okay? 2024 in reflection. So we spent the first few months building myself up in TikTok. It started to go good. Great. We had a really nice vacation to Mexico in April. At the very end, we had an amazing resort with a pool right off the back end that we could go swimming in. We did some excursions. It was a lot of fun. It was great, okay? came back. That was April, May, June. June is pole convention. Pole convention was fun this year. My one time a year that I get to perform on stage, apparently, because I'm not trying very hard anymore these days, and though I need to. That was great. We didn't do a whole lot of drinking, but there were some really nice moments. Now, you know I always love recording, so if you follow me, I'm usually recording with my phone or my camera, getting up close, tight, amazing shots of my friends or people on stage, and because I think we should all have at least one really good video of our performances that are not all blown out where you look like a ghost, okay? So that could be a different topic to talk about there. How to get good videos with your phone or just a basic camera, okay? But some of the good moments, running the booth was nice. Being on stage around with the boys, the men of pole, amazing. I had a nice moment with Ashley Fox. It was really quick, right? During the Black Girls Showcase, yes, if you've ever been there, it goes off, right? Everybody's partying, singing, and she was getting ready for her performance because she's usually the closer, so she was hanging out by her booth because we had a pole, and we're just standing there arm in arm like, hey, hey, with arms in the air, all of that great stuff. That was just a nice, memorable moment for me, amongst all the other people that I met, of course, during that weekend. And one of the other things that kind of stood out from the PoleCon weekend, it's just a weird interaction that I had, is after we were leaving and I was packing up, I packed up the van, I parked it across the street, and I was walking back across, and of course I was in a tank top because it was hot and it was sweaty and I'm loading out and all of that stuff, and some random lady's walking by and she's like, look at you, all fit, with a smile on your face. And I was like, yeah, actually I am, you know. No, she was not part of pole convention or anything at all. She was just a straight up rando who saw me completely in the wild, right? Acting totally natural. So, I don't know. Maybe some people think I'm a dick and an asshole, which I kind of am sometimes. Not intentionally. But a lot of the times I'm really just chill and happy-go-lucky, and someone was able to observe that and then didn't mind just straight up verbalizing it to a total stranger. So I think we could benefit by talking more to strangers unsolicited, right? If you think about it, it's like, why are you talking to me? You talking to me? Like, people are so defensive when a rando starts talking to you, and this is different than the random fucking dude who's coming up and trying to hit on you. But like, if somebody's like, hey, how you doing? Cool, nice shirt, nice jacket, nice pants, straight out whatever the fuck. Does that rub you the wrong way? Does that make you feel weird? Or can you handle a random person just saying something to you and then acknowledging the comment without it being fucking weird? That would be nice, okay? Having said that, then we move into summertime. Summer was summer. We have our normal family vacation. We went out to Chatham. We tried a new house. We had a pool. That was actually really good. We had a lot of fun. I actually re-entered the rave scene a little bit this year, which was nice. Now, that sounds a little bit crazy, but I've been going to raves. 2024 was kind of a big year in the sense that, A, it's my 25-year rave-iversary since I went to my first rave. I've been listening to electronic music since I was 17, and that was way back when EDM wasn't even an acronym, right? And nobody knew how to listen to it or buy it from the stores, and I've always loved dance music, and it's been an integral part of my person and the person that I am, as well as going to raves and seeing DJs and hearing that type of music. And the scene of the EDM culture is something that has been missing from my life in a long time, okay? I'm probably a burner at heart, even though I've never made it to Burning Man, and that's something that I'm trying to put on the docket list for 2025, but trying to find more of a community like that that can be like that. Like, I just need freaking ravey kind of people that listen to dance music and are like, vibes, let's just go, right? Okay, so anyways, went to the Mirage, the Brooklyn Mirage, which was fun. It's kind of like an event center, but it's really a place where you go for raves, and they have different DJs and theme nights there. We made it till 5 a.m. Shit was fun. Cool venue. I would go there occasionally. Probably wouldn't be like, oh my God, we have to go there every week. We're going to the Brooklyn Mirage. It's so fucking sick. Not good enough for me, okay? I'd like to do like the 1 or 2 festivals a year. I think that'd be pretty cool, okay? So then we make our way out of summer. Not much was going on, just grinding, doing work, enjoying life around here. Then I had a trip to Vegas in October, which was actually really good. So I packed on 4 days ahead of the certification to like hang out and go fly drones and kind of like, you know, hit all of my favorite places to eat. We did that with Kim Nobrega. That was a lot of fun. It was really good to get back to Vegas. Some people hate Vegas. I love Vegas. There's a lot of opportunity there still. There's a lot of resources like there always has been, like any direction, 10-15 minutes you can find food, you can find shopping. There, you are never without, right? It's never difficult to find something like that, but it is a big metropolitan area. But it was nice to go out there and visit. So we had that, and then kind of wrapping up into the end of the year, you know, went down to the city, like I said, went to a rave. We did a lot of mind-expanding drugs. It was great. Definitely needed that. A little bit too much, maybe, because it took me 3 or 4 days to bounce back. But what's going on for 2025? Probably the same thing. So this year, the goal is to continue pushing TikTok, assuming it doesn't get banned, or figuring out other ways that I can monetize myself on social media to make money, okay? And by making money as a creator where I'm not geographically located or geographically restricted to making my money. What does that mean? That means that right now, as a content creator, as a product unboxer, I have to be in Connecticut to receive the product, to make the videos and edit, okay? That means if I leave, I can't make money. So how can I make money doing whatever it is I want to do, but I don't have to be here in order to do it? So that's going to be the agenda. Do I need to start a travel channel of some sort where it's like travel, food, adventure, and I take you on my adventures and I blog about it, or I create compelling content, and then eventually you start to get paid and hired to do that because you're good at creating and you have a channel and you're an influencer, so to speak. Or if you create videos that are bangers and they get 10,000 views or more, you get monetized on that. So I recently was monetized with my channel on YouTube, and so I'm averaging like $1.50 to $2 a day for videos that I've made many, many years ago. Hey, that's a good start. What would happen if you post videos up on YouTube and you start averaging $10 a day? $10 is the minimum. But ideally, when you have an income source, the goal for me is at least to try and get to $100 per day, because that's $3 grand per month, okay? So how much time and effort does that take? To be determined, but we're doing it on different channels. So the 2025 goal, once again, Acro Brandon would love to produce more fitness-based content. I have to work within my body's means. So what does that actually mean? How can I do that? And I'm wondering if maybe I'm still thinking too hard, because 10 years ago, it was about being the baddest person doing the hardest shit, right? And that is what got you paid, because nobody could do the high level stuff, so they needed people to teach you how to do that. Nowadays, there's a lot of people younger than me that can do high level hard shit easily. So you can look at them, but what we don't have are a lot of high level people that are well educated, that know how to communicate and articulate dance and movement to our new incoming classes of pole dancers and floor work artists, etc. So what I might think about as far as Acro Brandon and fitness is concerned, how can I start appealing and creating content for more of the beginner intermediate individual, which is great for my body, and monetize that information, whether it's through tons of views or creating courses, etc., right? And that's, you know, that's one of the things that's actually interesting, a tidbit before I go, is, you know, Don Curry's been around forever. So if you've done a Don Curry shoot, you've done a Don Curry shoot. And if you hire him, you're going to get the same photos that you always get. And people like to complain. But think about it. Don has a good gig because there's never going to be a shortage of new pole dancers. Let that one sink in. There's never going to be a shortage of new pole dancers. So what that means is, why try to be overly creative so that you can try and make money from the people you've made money from, who may not even be here in 3 or 4 years from now, when you can just focus on doing what you do best and make money off of the new students that'll always be, right? There's always fresh batch. So that is a cool mindset to have, and hopefully that helps you when you start thinking about your content creating. Is, of course, you should foster your regulars, but if you're creating content for beginners, there's always going to be a new beginner, and it's always going to be their first time seeing your new beginner content, even if it's 5 or 10 years down the road. All right, see you all in another video.